What are you doing there then, boy?
Thought we'd do a little compare.
Oh, I like compares. What are we comparing?
Well, I thought we could go for the
F9?
King F9.
Oh, I like that.
And I thought we'd put it up against the Ping G410.
Plussy, lovely.
Plus, yeah.
I like that, that's a good
You like that idea?
Good old fashioned compare.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're still stuck indoors because the weather's shocking here in England. Any preference before going in?
Any preference for me?
Before seeing any of the numbers, as they say.
No, I think they came out both quite well, didn't they? In the reviews that we did with them. I don't really have an overall preference for either of them.
So, quick question then. We're going to keep the weight back on this.
Yeah, weight back in here.
For us. We having this back or forwards?
Well, this one we don't have the option here, do we? We cannot bring that forward.
No.
So really, we probably should put that back.
Okay. Well, my theory, because I think people will say that, like you've got this one with a heavier weight forward in the F9, so basically creating a lower spinning club in effect, which you can't do with the Ping. But I get my best numbers with that weight forward, so why would I compare these two with one of them set up in its weaker form? That's why I would want them that forward and that just set. I want them set best for me, because if you're buying these and not getting them custom fit, like that's a lot of money just to be having a random pick. What do you think of that?
I agree. So you set them up to the best.
I always do.
Your best of what they can be set up for you.
Correct.
I like that.
And that's often why as well when you get the same shaft ideas, people say, you haven't got the same shaft, the same. So if shaft means that much to a person, which is fine, why would, if it does mean that much, then how can you have the same shaft in every club? That it devalues it, because the weight's in a different position from this one to this one, yet you're saying it needs the same shaft. Like, again, that logic to me is craziness. Anyway, going in, I reckon this is going to be, well, I know it's going to be similar. I do think I like the Ping a bit more, but let's see if it changes when I hit them head to head. Looks like the Ping G410 to start, Danny boy.
Let's have a go with that one first.
If we compare looks between the two to kick us off, if you put both of them down actually in the old I'm going to hit it position, any feelings going in on the appearance to kick us off?
Now that they're together, I think I would prefer to gain the matte finish compared to, let's say, the sort of shinier finish of the Cobra there. I think
they're both quite jazzy on top now, aren't they?
They are.
Cobra's
like
up.
they're both nice, but with them together like that, I'm going to probably pick the Ping over the Cobra.
Because none of them have got a classic clean top line, have they? They're both trying to jazz the funk.
Similar sort of things going on, haven't they? They've both got these sort of ridges on the top here for dynamics and the aerodynamics, and then they've obviously both got that sort of streamline aerodynamic bit there as well. So some similarities there.
Let's hit some pings then, see what you get out of it. What loft do we set up in the ping?
Both at 9 degrees, so 9 degree here, 9 degree there.
Like that.
F9 time, 9 degrees.
You're a little bit right with the Ping there.
Yeah.
But not bad hits for your physical state at the moment. So we see what F9 brings to your table. Again, you're still preferring the look of the Ping, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Just like that matte finish is quite a nice look.
How does the F9 compare on sound stroke feel then to Ping?
It's definitely thuddier, so it's definitely acoustic wise. I wouldn't say it's more solid, that's not the word, it's duller.
Yeah.
It's duller off the face.
It's that carbon top
Carbony sound, yeah.
Has to be said as well, the Cobra is cheaper in price than the Ping.
Only fractionally.
Oh, is it? What's the Ping retailing?
I think the retail on the Ping is around. It's between 350 and 400.
Yeah.
And the because I've seen them at 350.
F9.
F9's 350.
Yeah.
So it's around maybe within 50 quid
Okay.
of each other.
Some decent ones.
Yeah, towards the end that Cobra there was I had a bit of a blip in the middle.
Should we have a compare then of those?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a little look.
How are you looking, Danny boy?
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised here, I think, to be honest. I definitely struck. I felt like I was just struggling for a couple of shots there in the middle of hitting my Cobra that I just wasn't feeling like I could get out of the middle of the club.
Okay.
Or my middle, should I say.
What did it give up? What's the lowest spinning Cobra?
Lowest spinning Cobra is at 2485.
Right.
2485 there, look.
Because the Ping looks noticed on 1.8 with the Ping.
1.8 with the Ping, but look at all the Ping, they're very consistently around that sort of 2000 revs mark.
It's averaging at 2024 compared to 2.8.
But look at the jumping around. There's only 1,000 revs different, 900 revs difference here.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's strike. That's where I'm hitting it.
And then what did that do? Resulting distance must be shorter then for F9 on that instance.
Yeah, so we got 263 on average with the Ping, peaking out at what, 268 there?
Yeah, 268.
And interestingly right as well. I
You are a
normally
bit
lose
right.
yardage if I go a bit right.
Yeah.
But then if we look at the Cobra, we've got a 261 there, my best, but 249 on an average, so a few weaky ones there.
Yeah, so can you deselect your two worst with F9 and then maybe do the same with Ping? So let's get rid of some chaff and keep the better. What happens then?
Well, I can only really deselect one
of the Pings.
Of the Pings.
265 to 2, just 10 yards difference from the F9 to the Ping. The more we test the Cobra, the more, I mean obviously that's you, I'm going to have a go as well. Your strike, you'd need more hits, but
yeah.
It's the variabilities on the Cobra that I find concerning.
Messing about with face again?
Let me have a go, let's see what I bring up apart from quite a slow swing.
Ping G410 start for you as well?
Yeah, I do like the look of this club, I think it looks great. Literally every test, isn't it? That's the end of the line. That's straight. Go on in there.
Nearly a line ball.
So I'm going to try F9 now. I'm the same as you, I would go matte finish.
Yeah, you prefer the look of that?
I've always liked the matte finish, not that I don't like the shiny finish, because obviously I use a TS3 which is shiny.
Yeah.
But if you're going to go busy, I like matte. I do think Cobra are getting that slightly wrong, busy and shiny. I think that would look really good in matte.
Yeah.
Again, personal preference. Let's see how this one feels then over that one, because that definitely feels what you want Ping to feel like, which is pingy. Obviously full reviews on both of these clubs if you want to know what the weight does and how much it moves and all the other things, changeable necks, turbulators, all those kind of things. This is just more direct compare to give you an idea of the performance of both.
Because Cobra do make a little matte finish as well.
Ah, so I would go for the matte one. Didn't know that.
Didn't know that? I think we might even have one here somewhere.
Ooh, what over here?
In a rat, no. In someone's bag up the top.
Oh, little James has got one, has he?
Yeah. I think we might have to just have a little look at that.
Yeah, good on you, Cobra. I like that. Oh, it's not much of a sound, but this is fuddier.
It's definitely more carbony.
Yeah, which I like. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It does feel solid, good. That was higher on the face.
That'll be interesting to see the numbers on
Well,
that
I can see the number and it's a disappointment again. That was Oh, that good.
Look who's arrived. Hello. Mr. Ambassador.
A champion in our midst. Champion golfer. It was a lucky day.
Yeah. Got a point at last. What are you doing, boys?
I'm just booming it. Stand back.
He is booming it today.
This is long
boomer.
Last one with the Cobra.
Oh, we've updated as well.
Yeah, we've updated on the old
updating this morning.
site. Yeah, that felt lower but nice.
Oh,
good number. It just likes it down here more. Let's look at these.
Thin to win are on.
Shall we look, Daniel's son?
Let's look at your numbers.
So ball speeds 153 ping, 152 Cobra, pretty close.
Yeah, very close.
Launching at 13 Cobra, 12.4 ping, again within a degree of each other. Ping is low spinning, 2-1 to 2-6 with the Cobra. You can see why at the minute there is no low spin in this club, because that is, in all intents and purposes, the club for the mass market as well as on tour. Ping are clever enough not to kind of say that. I'm saying that. They kind of just make clubs and they don't care. Like their G410 Max, I think they had 3 or 4 tour players using it. To try not to think those ways. Maybe I should stop saying it. But 2,100 on that consumer model, I would say, is really great for me, but it's on the low side, isn't it? Now this is 2.6 with Cobra, and that's weight forwards. So this club, again, that's my point at the start, just gets worse for me if it goes back, because that just increases and I lose a bit of distance. So averaging 260 with the Cobra, top one at 264, really good numbers. That slightly high one was 253.
Yeah. Just dropped off 10 yards.
What I don't like. Where 266 with the Ping. Ping is just squeezing out, they're topping out at 269. I mean, that's... I would pick the Ping from looks, and I would pick the Ping on those little stats. If I love the Cobra, I was a Cobra, geek, I could still feel like I reckon I could stand there and feel like I'm hitting the Cobra a little bit harder. My dispersion wouldn't change, and I could get those numbers very similar. 6 yards is, it's a decent amount, but I reckon you could flip that over with a few tests. The only thing I would want you testing with the Cobra is try and hit enough shots to see if there is any drop-offs. I definitely feel the more I hit this, it just drops off, certainly nearer the top, where I'm definitely keen to hit the ball. Where the Ping does what Ping's done for many years, which is just provide good solid numbers, isn't it?
The Cobra drop off is it's not just today, is it? You've seen that when we've done more testing with this, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing. People say, "Oh, hit more shots. That's only 4 shots." Well, actually, I've hit probably 50 shots plus with that club over testing, because we also have a warm-up period where we see numbers and I can see the same patterns coming through.
Yeah. But the more they play with it, the more they play with that face.
It's always the same. We see it with I just think a lot of companies are realising that the face is fine, but it goes in patterns, it goes in circles. Someone said to me recently, we're in the face era. So all the manufacturers, let's get the audience talking about face, they all start talking about face. It's like a pattern. And that's built around marketing more than it is actually any performance games.
Yeah,
both good clubs. I could see why anyone would game either. I would definitely choose the Ping, but I'm a bit of a Ping fan anyway.
Yeah.
What would you go for on those two?
I mean, I'm a Cobra fan. I do like Cobra products, but certainly from the looks, I prefer the matte finish of the Ping. Feel off the face, I prefer the Cobra. But from the performance of what we got today, I'm really surprised with the Ping. It's come out very low spinning for me, and it's done a good performance on there. So it's probably the Ping today.